Hey everybody, it's Brandon. So about a little over a week ago, there was a post made in the Colorado Cover and Tribute Facebook group, basically just asking everybody what everyone's show day rituals were, and I am no exception to this. I have 3 things that I do the day of any show I ever play that for me just is key to having a successful show and, you know, just having a good day overall that particular day. So with today's video, I am going over the 3 things that I do any day of a show that, again, just make the day awesome for me and so that I can have the best show possible. So first off, the day of any show, and I know this is the one I post about the most and I like to have the most fun with, I go and get me some Panda Express. Oh, holy Panda, thank you for giving me the strength to get through show days. Thank you. Thank you, Panda. Amen. But seriously though, the day of any show, it's probably a good idea not to play on an empty stomach, and so for me, if I'm either doing something maybe just inside of an hour or even something as long as 4 hours, I certainly don't like having an empty stomach going into that. So, you know, and I love Panda Express to no end, so I do that. Although I do recognize that if I ever get to the point where I could do any sort of touring work, obviously I wouldn't be able to eat Panda the entire tour, but at least for now, I can have my Panda when I want it on show days. Number 2, this is the one that I probably take the most seriously out of any of the things I do on a show day, and simply put, it's get up, set up, and shut up. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, I like to have my gear set up in a way, you know, before we get on stage that I can just get up, roll my amp up there, drop my pedal board down, get everything going, find power, get everything plugged in. You know, I pack a power strip just in case there's not enough power outlets, just so me or anyone else who needs one, it's there and we can have extra, you know, those extra power outlets. I just have that all ready to go, just so, yep, get up there and have it done. And then the other part of that, the shut up piece, revolves around when it comes time for setup, no matter what show it is for me, I will only talk to the sound guy. That is the only person I will speak to during that entire time. So if you've ever tried to talk to me when I'm trying to set up on stage and I do get a little snippy at you, I'm sorry. The sound guy is the only person I want to talk to in that moment. I think my reasoning for that stems from I've had some things happen in the past, thankfully nothing gear-wise on my end, at that moment of setup where things, you know, don't work right away, or even worse, where, you know, it's not conducive to getting things set up on time and getting ready to rock and roll and go. And of course, having that fleeting moment of anxiety right before, you know, performing, you don't want to drag that out any more than it needs to be, because for me, my most nervous point is when it's setup time. Not actually performing, that's fine, but setup time is that's like uber focused time for me. So that's why that's the mantra I follow when I get up on stage. And again, I only want to talk to the sound guy in those moments. And third and finally here, the last thing I do, and this more pertains to after the show, whether it be this was a good show, a bad show, anywhere in between. And as a previous video I've done has indicated, I am a huge fan of Australian pop artists Kylie and Danny Minogue, and so this is embarrassing. When I'm driving home, I've got everything loaded in. I'm driving home to go to bed, or, you know, go sleep and move on from the show. They're the only ones I'm gonna listen to in the car on the way home, and simply put, that's just because that's the only thing that by the time I get home and, you know, it's time to sleep, I'm gonna be mellowed out, because it's not really fun. Also, you know, it's fun to go have fun and have a blast at a show. It is not fun to have that energy keep you going until the early hours of the morning. If you are that kind of person, cool. I'm not. I like to be able to, you know, have something I can decompress with, that I can just, you know, mellow out, and by the time I get home I can, you know, more easily go to sleep and then, you know, move on and keep things rolling. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, everybody. Again, these are things that I do no matter what show I'm ever playing, and you can certainly bet that come February 29th, when I am playing with Headbangers Ball at Cheers, alongside tributes for Def Leppard, Motley Crue, and Rat. All 3 of the things that I mentioned in this video are going to apply to that show as well. If you do want to catch this show, I've got the details here, and also if wherever you're watching this, I'll leave details for the event in the comments or in the description of the video. But nonetheless, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed hearing about my goofy show day rituals. Have a great day, everybody, and rock out.